Windblade! Why does that cat always like to run? Oh, it's you! I just brought a naughty little... It's a real knocking over flower. Lots of citizens just can't put up a bingo. A surprise errand, though. It's kind of funny how that cat... You think so? But before that...
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead. Oh, now there's a question I wasn't expecting. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, but fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he fought.
Oh, yeah, we learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden, then...
That, my friends, is... In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale. The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that, knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives. Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent powerless and destitute, alas. Finally, he made a drastic decision. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, but when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? On to the next stop! Lead the way, traveler! Paimon will...
Okay. I'm going to take issues. No power to move.
How can I improve my
We're here!
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid...
Are they out on...
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing...
We'll be heading in then.
Hello, dears. Of course, traveler. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. As for the commissioner himself, well,
So pretty much business as usual in the Yashiro Commission, huh?
very much so.
Well, got any more questions?
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are, and I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here.
Alright, goodbye for now. We're great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves.
All right, then.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken.
Very well.
I'm not going anywhere!
Not so hard!
Frozen.
No escape! You're in for a little shock. Hey, come a little closer.
Fall before me! You win! Could not! This.
brute!
Well, here we are.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is...
Xavier, what are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area.
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. I've researched the If there's anything you want to know, just like the back of my hand. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to... Oh, well, I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting up...
A couple?
One was just in the last few years. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a...
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a hit.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge? Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mono? No, I can't. I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to... But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a... Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye.
Oh, you're most welcome. Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but what's up? Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Now, come on. You got it? All right, let's head up.
Hey, it's them!
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment...
We have time. What
It's the same topic we discussed.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh? Oh,
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler, remember how last time...
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
Wow. So,
Well. So there's no go...
this new information actually lends further...
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so sorry.
You're welcome. See,
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything...
will do. Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon. Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a The balladeer? You look troubled. Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so... That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the ballad... But how was he even... As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little... Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Ermin... So, you believe this person really existed? And we just don't remember him because... Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. The Traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no information. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining... Paimon's having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's motivation. I can only make inferences based on the information... Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have... He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And If he thought the story makes sense, the balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in her. Yeah, it does make sense. It just feels so hopeless. Please wait a moment. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that... What is it? A record from a personal collection. You should take a look. Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it? I authored this record myself. Huh? You wrote a fairy tale? That somehow... When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else. Hold on. So this record survived from the past? Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the Kabukimono and other records will have been changing the information, but Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this to... That's incredible! And sending the traveler to Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the... But if we connect all the different pieces together, the truth... There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different. We solved it! I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Good idea.
You got it. Come on. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here. dinner. What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? All right, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. What is it? Have you figured... Why'd you jump up on...
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look.
Hey! Hey, what?
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep...
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think you're right. Maybe it's the...
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But...
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so...
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're on...
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just...
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, you don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see...
That's right. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits...
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight.
Yeah.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, all right.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash... Huh? You two over there. Is there something... You've been following me all the way from the city. No, we haven't met. I have no recollection.
Are you
Sorry, but I just can't take...
a puppet?
Huh?
You were right.
I guess you do know me after all. Look, I'm just a wanderer. Okay, but please let me deliver these goods.
Are you really working?
Yes,
That's...
Let me take these back. Then I'll...
Then let's return to the...
May the Dendro Archon bless us with a bountiful harvest every year.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really...
Something's come up.
I was just about to pay you anyway.
What?
I get it, okay? But look, imagine you and me... But anyway, taking you in didn't put...
But I don't... No. Then I suppose this is where we say...
Don't mention it, kiddo.
Thank you. All right, done.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello.
We found this guy in the street?
You say that you're trekking across Teyvat to train yourself.
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. But these two claim that they know me.
I wouldn't call it the past, but I don't like to rely on using terms like this often. But
Like a
yes, something far more distant than the past.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my... Oh, you want to tell me. But you can't bring your... If it's that difficult to talk about, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something...
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. And you nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter...
I gave everything I had.
In terms of the outcome alone.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms... Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and...
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite...
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable in...
We're not trying to hurt you.
If we were enemies, why are you...
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch... He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom...
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to...
Even though it will cause your present self great...
I'm just a puppet.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind...
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face...
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on the...
Oh, good point. Given your, unique...
Understood.
Thank you.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information. These memories will show you the raw truth. But
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway.
All right.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your...
Is that because...
You could...
I hear a footstep.
This place is huge. I can't... No, there's no way. There's some... You're awake. Huh.
This man is Katsuragi, deputy...
And the rest is history.
In the original version of events...
Let me get you out of here.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility, but Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name. Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new join us.
What are we doing back here? Whoa, this is where you were born? It's
I was abandoned, like you.
okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords. He kept coughing all the
But you can't.
Yup, we're family now. This child didn't have a name after his mother died. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child. What happened to the child? He died from his illness while...
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Almost. Use this first. I guess this is it.
Let it rain.
Use this first.
You're in for a little shock.
That seemed to work.
Hey, go, Baron Buddy!
Use this first. That seemed to work.
Come a little closer.
This is trouble. Well met. Put your back into it.
Surrendering allegiance.
I miscalculated.
You've been a naughty boy.
How can this be? Finished.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the delusion fact in the original version of events. Such a creepy atmosphere. Hey, look over
Well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow.
What do you have to gain? Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time?
What a funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking
Surely you're not.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never failed to find ways.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the look. Sentimental. By then, see you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue?
The plot does not end here.
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right? Wish?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Over here escapes my sights.
Leaving so soon. No escape.
You really know how to get me going.
Leaving so soon.
I'll race you there. Not so hard.
A bad day.
I'll protect us. Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this.
Welcome. I look...
When do we start?
You seem impatient.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the...
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you are under orders to remain in the...
That was gracefully worded.
I suggest...
The doctor again?
That person gives off a...
It's normal for him. Let's move on.
You're a god.
If you accept that he is you...
In your eyes,
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrow...
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, no matter the consequences, can you return my
But
I've always believed that as a puppet living in a...
regaining your memory, are you sure you...
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. But then I met you, and I finally realized... I've always felt it, so I beg you.
Very well. Since your mind is made up... You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free?
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright? No way!
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end. This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Have you got any more stupid questions?
Insignificant past!
The wind rises.
Churn!
Squall and fury. Too slow.
At my command, you shall fall!
You dare to gaze upon me?
Insignificant past!
The wind rises.
My endless cycle begins!
Squall and fury. Imbecile!
disappeared.
What did you expect?
There's Wait! But it was you inside that thing, too!
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. But don't worry. Thanks to you...
The memory recovery seems to...
Come on.
Welcome back, traveler. You don't like being addressed by that?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, after learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see changing the world, changing the past, changing what you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I want...
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what... Oh, right. I almost forgot. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end.
I'm glad you're able to think of it, Traveler. In the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well. I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information, so that's how you found it. Well, whatever your reasons, borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between...
That's not true. A relationship between two people... be reset to... I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. Some things in this world, everything that you feel is real, and to be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal.
Paimon!
Why?
Because...
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name you're after, it's a...
Have you... Are you sure? Okay. Have you got anything? Are you sure? Oh, alright.
There.
What about a nickname? Take your time. Everyone who
You mean
the doctor.
now that your stance...
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of... I don't plan to leave, even though the events have been...
I see. Huh?
It's fine. Let them... What's that look for? That day will come. Alright. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone. What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. Yeah, true. But even so we can finally go eat? Thank you both.
I've got it! I can end my novel.
You mean because everyone...
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died. The dark clouds had dissipated. Then, one night, all these expressions of joy melted down in the life is a story.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember.
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. Like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can.
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what... Anyway, that vase is still lying there broken on the ground. It feels wrong just leaving it there.
Why is that shipment of spices still not here?
Talk to the bartender if you want a drink.
It's best if you
All smugglers are rotten to the core.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey.
Who's asking? Do
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed...
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on... So, what...
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I'd failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to... Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is.
Come on! Paimon would... Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well. From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him? Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every... Should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well as...
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were...
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You...
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that that's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is...
And? How did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential...
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly.
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? Well, all right. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received... It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have them. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I used to believe that I had inherited some... But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt, as well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, these days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsmith?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted.
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you...
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say...
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of...
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of... Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation.
What?
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be... But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden from—
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just I'm still waiting for my—
Seriously?
Wait. This...
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon.
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. Let's search the area and see what we can...
Is this a field? It must, but it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building.
Wait! We're just gonna go...
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area.
If you... There really isn't anyone home. This bed looks pretty ordinary. What sort of person would want to live here? There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might Huh? This is... It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box? Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here...
Can't you smell it? There's a...
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Doesn't look like there's anything else worth their attention here.
My memories are quite foggy, but we'll exhaust ourselves if we search it.
Noises?
It's not much.
Monsters? Wow, Dave's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dave, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters! Go
Barbara, go!
No escape!
Come a little closer.
Get him!
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. Okay. I'll go
What? You're going...
Your suspicion, not to mention that if
Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around... Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject. We came together, so... Don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around? Okay, The stars? Wow. Yeah, but we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk. All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't. Oh, come on! Don't say that. Paimon just nighty-night.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. Tear stains. All right.
Halt! What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. No, your travel companion. Your companion departed. What business is that of yours, Do I make myself quite clear? Leave! Well, what are you waiting? I'm warning you. Okay, fine. Whatever. But no overreacting to anything you see in here. Okay, come on then.
mind your own. How could he be? He was... So don't you lay a finger on him. Just... You... No, Conria. Who are you? Exactly? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, and all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that this wretched curse of immortality, the curse. We lost our home. Our love, all we can do is watch helplessly. Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow when the cataclysm, but those whose ancestry belonged to the Hieskari. I was then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it. It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert. Yes, that reminds me, over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind. I do not hope to break, but it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. In my youth, the gods have already... Never mind. As long as you understand. As it happens, I am in dire need. My hands don't have the dexterity they want. Okay. Also, do you have any, of, Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? Oh, wonderful! This is... Is it done? Well... No! I said before, which means... Let's go. God of wood, you, God, my son. If everything, then oh, please, God. Bear? Well, we've... Cory Bear, it's me. It's your father. Cory Bear. I'm sorry I couldn't be, but I'm here now. Are you still angry with... I know you're I'm so sorry, Cory Bear. Forgive me. Please. Oh, gods above! What more do you want from... You took... I'd give you my very life if only... The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons... What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, even if I must stay here with him for... The most crucial ingredient in this medicine. I grow... The details don't matter, right? There is a... I'll be here, watching Cory Bear. Once you're back, good. Then... You're back. Coribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he... Anyway... I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't... good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. Sorry. I have been... I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank... We're here. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Coribert! Oh no, he must have left. Come on! That's not Corib. Right. Coribert's scarf. My eyes, yes. It doesn't seem yes. Did it go in here? Well... What a gasp! Huh? It looks like they're... worshipping... some... I've never seen any... Oh, the...
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Let it rain.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself? It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter the... Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of death. Foolish mortals! Hear the final prophecy.
Let's spark things up.
No escape! Go, go, Barret Bunny! Ha! Ha!
I see dominion! Winter is nigh. Taste and see. Desolation! Freeze and devour! Hear the final prophecy.
Who was that? He was a he had the most wondrous, and yet you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength. Let's continue on. I find myself... I think...
Oh, dear creature. What? Oh, dear creature. You are like a flower, born in sin. Yet you need no longer go forth, and I shall shed a tear.
What just happened? When I saw that thing, is that so? Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay! I have for this to happen, right? You say that I have to try. Kari.
Papa?
Kari Bear! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Kari Bear! You see? It worked! Kari Bear can... Mama is... Kari...
Of course. Yes. Papa!
Don't panic, son. It's just... There's no more Conry. In this world...
Am I...
No, of course not. Look, Kari Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your... Yes. Oh, and, never understand.
Okay, Papa.
Not since that day have I been so... I once a murderer, but the God we saw in that... Piety is hardly my... a sinner. Oh, don't be absurd. You and I have both... No matter. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Let the show begin.
You're in for a little shock. Hit!
Hey, go, Barrett Bunny!
impossible! What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. It was neither Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, could he really have been a Cory Bear? Where has he gone? Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here. This does not bode well. Wait a minute. This... Oh, no. The mirror! It's broken! He must have taken his mask off. And... if he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him. It's his scarf. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Cory Bear! Cory Bear! Where are you? Curses! Forest Rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a, Hilichurl?
I asked you first.
I said, have you...
Hey, whoa! Looks, there are Hilichurls everywhere. What's the big deal?
Exactly. Matter of fact... You Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same!
You're raving mad! You've got some...
Curse you all, Forest Rangers! I don't get it. Why make you? He'd only just regained his mind, so tell me.
Jeez. You're really not... I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have...
Yes!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Cory Bear! Cory Bear, stop! It's whatever you saw. It was... I told you. We're in a fairy tale. Cory Bear? How could this happen? Come! Cory Bear! We have to go home.
Papa!
Cory Bear!
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Cory Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
Finally, Ah, Traveler. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, of course you haven't. With yours, in any case, I've been using a fake. My real name is Clotar Alberich. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power... At long last, I have seen it with my own eye. That is no business of yours, a sinner. Yes, Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now... It's wonderful. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate. Sinister. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all, we once believed that you would bring new strength to us. You were the Abyss. And the one who controls the Abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us in? Oh, Prince of Conria?
What did he just call me?
Traveler!
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Hyman was worried sick!
What happened while you were I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears information and memories flow within the ley lines. You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith, but the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. After 100 years, he lost his mind, yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a trouble...
So you saw his memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear, and it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he... Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began. What is it?
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well...
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicion if the time is right.
But what do you mean that he's...
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle.
What? Why? What?
All right.
There goes Dick. What is it? Huh?